June 10th, 2022. The Warriors are 7 minutes and 32 seconds away from going down 3-1 in the NBA Finals, and the Celtics have all the momentum. It can't be overstated how pivotal of a moment this was for Golden State, and particularly Steph Curry. At this point in his career, although the man did have 3 championship rings, he was without a Finals MVP, and everyone knew how much that piece of hardware would mean to his overall legacy. But in order to earn the Bill Russell Finals MVP trophy, he would have to lead the Dubs to their 4th Larry O'Brien trophy since 2015. And at this exact moment in Game 4, they were in real danger of getting 1 game closer to drop in the series.
Game 4 is like, one, you know how big the game is. You lose that game. Well, first off, we were already, according to ESPN, we're already 84% underdogs in the final. So now go down 3-1. We might as well not even play after that.
And as Curry alluded to, 1 game closer to major media outlets continuing to run wild with narratives like this.
I hate to say this right now, but to be honest with you, I don't see the Golden State Warriors bringing home another championship.
Y'all gonna sit on First Take. You and Dominique Foxworth are going to sit on First Take and say that Steph Curry will not be in the conversation for a championship in the next 4 years.
I don't know if you can pinpoint just one moment in which a player's legacy is on the line in their career, but for Steph Curry, Game 4 of the 2022 Finals is about as close as you can get. And the result, well, let's just say before you can get to night-night in Game 6, you gotta witness the Curry carry in Game 4. Alright, let's pause for a quick shout out to Rakuten, who is not sponsoring this video, by the way. They're just the #1 option for cashback with online shopping. I use Rakuten whether it's through the website or the app every time I shop online, and I have a link in the description down below. Now, I'm completely transparent. This is an affiliate link. I will get credit if you go to this link, but most importantly, you will get credit, because when you spend $30, you'll get $30 back, and whatever store that you're shopping at, depending on the cash back that they're giving right now, you'll get that percentage back as well. It's legit. I've used this for years. Think about it like this. Support my channel through the link by buying whatever you want online. That's a pretty good deal, right? Let's get back to the video. To understand the gravity of Game 4 on this series, allow me to take you back to the games leading up to it. So Game 1, Steph comes out on an absolute heater. Okay, people? Think about this. The man is opening up his 6th NBA Finals. So what does he decide to do? Well, naturally, drain a Finals record 6 threes in the first quarter. The most threes in a Finals quarter ever. For context, that was the same amount of threes that Michael Jordan made in the first half of Game 1 of the 1992 Finals versus Portland, and MJ couldn't help but shrug as a result of this greatness. But Steph Curry, he made 6 threes in the first quarter, like it was just another game. Other than this insane feat, the Warriors really did cough this one away though. After outscoring Boston 38-24 in the third quarter to lead 92-80 heading into the fourth, they got jumped 40-16 in the final frame and lost by 12. The same amount of points they led by heading into the fourth. Not a great way to start, eh? The Dubs answered with a win in Game 2 by once again owning the third quarter, outscoring Boston 35-14 and capping it off with a play that could have only happened on the 2022 iteration of the Warriors.
Golden State has a lot of time. Poole with the ball. Launches.
Yeah, a left hand in and out to between the legs, gather 3 from near half court, all net by Jordan Poole. And that's not even the main thing, people. That's not even it. The embrace with Steph at the end of this. Man, how time changes things, right? In Game 3, Golden State ran into what I will call the JBB, or Jaylen Brown buzzsaw. The man did his best Steph Curry impression in the first quarter of this one, and while he didn't quite knock down 6 threes in the opening period, he did can 3 triples and pour in 17 total points to help Boston get out to an early 33-22 lead after one. Golden State responded once again in the third quarter and even took the lead 83-82 on a Steph Curry 3 at the 3:45 mark, but it was the last lead they would ever see in this one, as Boston outscored them 23-11 in the fourth to pull away for the 116-100 win. So a couple of things, besides 11 points in the fourth quarter of this game, that were magnified after this loss, and here they are. Boston looked young, scrappy, and hungry. Draymond was largely ineffective on both ends of the floor throughout the first three games. And despite solid contributions from Klay and Wiggins throughout the first three games, the Dubs still found themselves down 2-1. But one thing was very clear, people. After 34 points in Game 1, 29 in Game 2, and 31 in Game 3, Steph was clearly unbothered as he sat on the Warriors bench in the final minutes of Game 3 with a smirk on his face. Now, maybe Boston should have known, but I think we all had an idea of what was about to happen. And quick note, what's about to happen right now is a quick ask to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications to stay locked into everything we got going on around here, okay? Let's get the discussion going in the comments down below as well. Just how impactful were these finals to Steph's legacy? Let me know.
He's meant so much for our team, the whole Bay Area. He's the reason when things were bad that we still felt like we just got to keep working. We're going to figure it out because we still have Steph Curry.
I look up to Steph. He's like my big brother. He inspires me, and when I see him going so hard, I want to follow. To be out here in our 6 finals together, it's something I could have never honestly dreamt of when I was a rookie and he was in his 3rd year.
He is the head of the snake. He is the guy who we follow, who we all look to. You know, having him as a teammate is incredible. Having him as a brother is even more special.
Let's bring it, fellas. Remember what we playing for. Remember what we playing for. Just say 1, 2, 3. Just say!
So you know how big the game is, but then you get into that, into the first quarter, and we're already down, I think like 12-4 or something like that. We slowly gained some momentum. And I think we were down. I don't know, I hit that one shot and I started like yelling at the crowd. I was like, this is gonna be a different game. I said that. I had my mama got mad at me because of my word choice, and I was like, oh, you're right, but I was just unleashing a different level of like I'm here, like we're here, and I ain't gonna just have this you ain't gonna count the parade already in terms of, you know, the 19,000 people that seemed to be in unison on what they were saying every single possession. Like it was like, we're here and we're gonna respond and, you know, see what happens.
The Dubs are down by 5 to start the second half. Curry comes off the Wiggins screen and banks in a wing jumper like it's a warm-up. Later in the third, Boston won't give up the advantage, up 6 now, but Curry comes around the off-ball screen and drains a wing 3 with White just late on the contest. Robert Williams didn't want to come out of the drop coverage here. That's a big mistake. Curry, a little bit later in the quarter, crossover, and Rob Williams, wouldn't you know, stays back once again, leading to another Steph triple. And to be fair, you know, Derek White was doing what he could on the contest here, but Steph was too locked in at this point, you know. He thought this should have been a foul as well, but I can see why the refs let this one slide. But on this deep 3 against Jason Tatum, I don't know how Curry ends up flat on the floor and there's still no foul, no whistle. Of course, he cans it still, right? It's crazy to tie the game. Boston retakes the lead. Steph says, I'd like that right back. Finds Gary Payton II in the corner and exhibits one of his greatest qualities that doesn't get talked about enough. Okay, he never stops running without the ball. The conditioning is crazy. Grant Williams is frozen here, which is probably why Boston ended up trading him. I'm just kidding, but then again, am I? Anyway, Steph relocates to the corner and hits the bottom of the net once again. So yeah, Steph was cooking, and the Celtics knew they had to answer. 7:53 remaining in the fourth. Jaylen Brown catches off the screen. Curry and Draymond switch, and Brown takes advantage of the mismatch, resulting in an easy finish with his length. Right after Curry gets scored on, he commits a lazy pass that gets intercepted by Brown, and this live ball turnover leads to a fast break opportunity and a tough right-handed layup by JB that had the crowd roaring, "Timeout Warriors." Pause. This is the moment that the Celtics had to seize right here. All the momentum on their side, this is where they take that step and put away the Warriors to cement a commanding 3-1 lead. Instead, Golden State not only weathered the storm, but completely turned the tables, because for the remaining 7:32, they would outscore Boston 21-7. You know who scored the majority of those 21 points? You guessed it.
And when a player has the skills and has trained himself to have the skills to be able to juke, shoot, dribble, left, right, etc., and then you mix that with this calmness and poise, then you have a serious, serious problem on your hands.
43-point game 4 for Steph Curry.
Just absolutely brilliant performance.
The Golden State Warriors have evened the series at 2. A gutsy win on the road in Boston.
Yes, sir, third.
As the brilliance of Steph Curry on full display.
By any means necessary, baby.
43 points with 7 threes, 10 rebounds, and 4 assists, a Steph Curry explosion that the Celtics would never recover from for the rest of the series. So, just how big of a game was this for Curry?
Game 4 was definitely my favorite game of my career because of the stakes that were a part of it, and the fact that we lose that game, who knows if we ever have a chance to win a championship again.
Now, with this in mind, I want to hear from you. Did this signature Curry carry moment in Game 4 of the 2022 Finals change Steph's career legacy? Why or why not? Sound off in the comments with your take, and I'll be reading and replying to y'all's responses. And if you think this moment was big for Steph, what about what the man did on the world stage in the 2024 Olympics? Okay, I got a whole video for that on the screen and in the description, so go ahead and check that out now, and I'll be back with another episode of Topic Tackle coming soon as always. Stay solid, people.